A little motivation for you. A little motivation for you.
What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to Tips Tuesdays. It is June the 25th, 2024. It's my birthday, y'all. And this is the Tudda Takeover episode. So we got some special guests tonight. Got a treat for y'all. And I'm not going to delay. We're going to hop right into this thing. So let me introduce on my right. Y'all know him. He's been here before. This is Mr. PL, Preston Jones. Go ahead and talk to him a little bit.
Preston Jones, man, hey, just a regular guy, you know, got 5 kids. No, but hey, I own Head Protection Security Service, so anytime you need the security, make sure you holler at me. My number, Facebook, Instagram, anything like that is all on the Head Protection Security. Also, coach the Conway Bears, one of the coaches for the Conway Bears. We are definitely looking for 8 and 9-year-old kids. So if you know some 8 and 9-year-old kids, holler at us, please.
And on my left here, we got one half of Riff and Rev. It is the man himself, Mr. Slickback, Reverend Tab. Go ahead and talk to him a little bit, Rev.
Y'all doing? Y'all know since Rev, Seven, pastor, engineer, everything. So just me. It's a regular dude. So.
Also coming back, y'all have seen him on pretty much every Tudda Takeover episode. My boy Jody. Go ahead and talk to him a little bit, Jody.
Story, loving everything that I post when it comes to food. When I was in Vegas, every time I post something to eat, he was always right up under there showing love to my food. So shout out to the Rev, man. He always in my story showing love to the food. So shout out to you, man. I see you. But I mean, it's your boy Jody Skywalker, the Underhinged Mastermind. Got the Unhinged podcast every Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern time. So if you ever want to decide to pull up and hang out with us, come through. We'll give you a good laugh. But yeah, I appreciate you, man, for having me again, man. You know?
For sure. Thanks for coming back. And look, I got 2 new ones, y'all. I've been saying for the past few times that I needed to get some female panelists, the woman's perspective. So I brought 2 tonight. One of them is dear to me. This is my sister, y'all. Sister from a different mister. Introduced her for the very first time, maybe even on her first time on the podcast. Lakeisha McDaniel.
I don't like going after you guys because y'all had whole little speeches prepared and all the stuff to advertise what you're doing, and I'm just like, I'm here. I'm happy to be here. I'm a wife, a mother. That's what I do. I'm a wife and a mother, so I'm just happy to be here.
Let me help you out a little bit. Let me hype you up. She has one of the hardest jobs in the world, y'all. You heard her say it. She's a full-time mother. She hold down a legend. The name says it all. Okay? That's what she is. That's what she does. Not only that, she does also work with numbers. So yeah, there you go. That's Keisha. Now,
thank you.
My second female guest tonight is half of TNT. Tiff and Tan. She is phenomenal, but I'm gonna let her tell y'all about herself and what she got going on.
Hey. Okay, so I am Tange. I am also a wife and a mother as well, but I'm a gospel recording artist as well. So, and me and Tiff have done some things together. I'm so glad that I came in contact with her. But I do inspirational as well. But yeah, that's just a little bit about me.
Right. And last but not least, the co-host with the most, the reason why we are here, Tiffany.
Woo! I'm over here looking at my sister-in-law, her face over there, though. Don't be looking like that. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Tiffany, and welcome to Tips Tuesday Live Rehashed. And we are back with another episode for inspiration, motivation, and encouragement. But like he said, it's a Tudda takeover, and I'm just going to sit back, relax. And also, I don't know if you stated this, but it's his birthday tonight. So everybody, happy birthday, boy.
That makes you feel good.
Right. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Happy birthday, Harold. We love you.
Really disrespectful. Anyway, so moving right along, we gonna get. Oh yeah, she did. She very much did. She did. We gonna get to the main thing, but first a few announcements. Y'all know that Tiffany does have new music out on all platforms. She has old music out on all platforms. We got some things in the works. I'm not gonna talk about that because the three of them are here. They probably gonna touch on it. But she got her merch, and you can catch the morning podcast when it comes back. It's on hiatus right now. And you always got Tips Tuesday live rehash. So there's a lot in the Tiffany universe going on that you can find her. Please like and share all of that. If you just share this episode with one person, they can share it with one person and it'll just, that's how it goes down. So the announcements, let's do them.
All right, so one of the announcements that we're going to put up there, I ain't get to put all of the announcements in this week, but we're going to do all the announcements. So first of all, we got the Music Love Awards that's going to be August 30th and 31st. And you got 3 of the nominees on here right now. We got Miss Tange, one of the nominees for Praise and Worship and vocalist.
Yes, ma'am.
And then you got Mr. Tevin right there for Pastor of the Year and Musician of the Year. That, he just gonna have to smile because I'm gonna get that one. And I got Musician of the Year. So this is what we need y'all to do. We need y'all to go and vote for all 3 of us in all the different categories. But don't vote for Tevin for the Musician of the Year. Just the Pastor of the Year. Just the Pastor of the Year. I will put that link at the bottom here in a minute. But no, on a serious note, y'all go and support us in the Music Love Awards. Okay, you have until July 31st to vote, and you can vote unlimited votes. So, and it's free. So y'all check that out. We are doing big things. We got some big things coming up here soon that we will
be on the lookout.
Yes, we will be sharing dates here soon. Everybody's been asking about the TNT event, so we are going to be giving y'all another one soon. So just be on the lookout for those dates, amongst other things that we got in the
right.
There we go. So that's that for the awards, and then also stream all my music on all platforms. My latest project is Same Old Praise that you can go and stream on all platforms. For people that still rock CDs and bump CDs, I got CDs for sale too. And this is just a little clip of what I got going.
Make me more like you. Make me more wanna sing just a pretty song. Everything I do for you, I wanna please you, Lord. Show me how to be more like you, talk like you, Lord. Show me how to love young people so unconditional. I wanna walk like you, talk like you, love like you. Lord, I just wanna be like you. Walk like you, talk like you, love like you. Lord, I just wanna be like you.
All right, so y'all go check that out on all streaming platforms. And I believe, we got new merch for Tips Tuesdays, and we will be giving away some merch tonight. So stay tuned for that. And remember, y'all be in them comments because I'll be looking to see who's in the comments. I got to add tonight into June's giveaway. So I am looking at the comments. I think that I have all the announcements unless somebody else has something to add to it.
I'm gonna do a pop-up announcement because I just found out about this today. But my little cousin, we gonna get the link in too for this episode. My little cousin going to New York for her modeling thing, and we need to run it up. I mean, even if it's just $10, I think it's like $10 to vote. Even if you just vote one time, but you voting for Trayana McDaniel, and we gonna make sure we get the link in there so my little cousin can blow up.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Anybody
So, any other announcements?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Go and stream it.
Yeah, stream it up.
Yeah. Let's go.
That's what's up.
Hey, when you see an $8 check, hey, all you can say is God multiply, because that check gonna jump from 8 to 800 to 8,000 to 8 million. Hey, do it. Add zeros. Yeah. I do want to say though, I'm kind of far from the camera, but I am dedicating this birthday episode to my original podcast. You can still see it on YouTube if you want to check out some of the episodes with my co-hosts, Joe M.F. and Wilson, C, and J Mac. Let's talk about it. So, in honor of the t-shirt in the show, let's talk about it. Before we get there, though, quote, right? Let's get that quote of the day. It says, this is one straight from your boy, tolerance and acceptance are not the same, but you don't have to accept me as long as you respect me. And I think she kind of cut that off a little bit. It stops at accept. But that's one from my very own. You ain't gotta accept me as long as you respect me. And like I said,
we couldn't read it all.
Yeah, he cut that off. She cut that off.
That's why I'm glad it was a Tudda one directly for me. But simply what that is, it's pretty straightforward. You know, everybody's shooting for acceptance nowadays.
The best part.
And really, we get a lot of tolerance. And it's been that way for our people for a very long time. I mean, just thinking about Kendrick Lamar's performance on Juneteenth and how people butthurt that they weren't not represented. Like, I mean, it's something every day to show us that we just being tolerated. But listen, you don't have to accept me. I don't really need your acceptance. But I do need that respect. Respect my boundaries, respect who I am, you know, and I'll do the same. So that's all that means. Anybody want to touch on that before we move?
I got it. So when it comes to respect, you know, you say you gotta respect me. You don't have to accept me, but you gotta respect me. So for me, I'm one, I really don't care what people think about me. Like, you really don't have to accept me. But when I walk into a room, one thing you're gonna be able to tell about me is I'm confident in me. And you're gonna have to respect that at any given time. When I walk into a room, I almost demand the respect. Because what you're not gonna do is approach me in, you know, any sideways manner. But you're gonna respect whatever you say is gonna be respectful. And I'm not saying that like I'm some tough guy, but I do. When I walk into a room, my head gonna be up. I'm already big. I already walk in at 6'1", 320. So when I walk in, you're gonna see me, but I'm not gonna walk in like I'm nervous about something. So I feel like to get that respect, you got to make sure when you walk in somewhere, you have to walk in and look respectable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that.
And knowing who you are, it's gonna, if you inside, who you are, you're gonna exemplify it when the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you do. I grew up seeing that where people, family, like grandpa especially, would have to show and demand that respect sometimes, and that's something I try to keep within myself, that confidence to exemplify that out. So.
And just being clear, it's not even just like a black and white thing. It's just that's what's been on my For You page so much. It's just like, man, this country is like the youngest country. And for the majority of its existence, we've been being trashed on. So you don't have to accept it as a people. You ain't even really gotta like it. And tolerance is just that. But one thing about it, you're gonna respect who we are and what we bring to the table. I mean, America is and was and will always be the thing that was built on us and thrives off of our culture. So respect that for real. But anybody else?
As far as respect, for me personally, you can respect me by just if you don't like me, just not saying nothing to me. You can respect me
I
enough to
agree.
leave. You can respect me enough to just leave me alone. That's as much respect as I need. If you don't like me, cool. Just don't say nothing. Don't bother me. Don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like. If you don't like me, that's cool. Like respect me enough not to be fake and speak to me. Like you can act like I
Right,
don't exist, and I can act like you don't exist, and that's enough respect for me. I'm good on that.
right on.
I
Is she
agree with
going?
what Cody said.
Yeah, for
Respect me
sure.
enough not to bother me at all. Just leave me alone.
Right. Ladies?
Oh, I definitely agree with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreeing.
It just takes too much energy to be fake, and so it's like you wasting my time disrespecting me with all of that. Just like I was taught, I can love you at a distance. It's not that I don't. It's not that I hate you or anything, but everybody you're not gonna be cool with. Everybody not gonna respect you. I mean, it just is what it is.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody love you, so you put up a healthy boundary. That's how they go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know?
We done talked about that before too.
Mm.
Yeah. Look at it. We getting off to a good start already. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the topic on the table. Y'all know I do things a little bit different on the To the Takeover. I bring a topic to the table with me, and then we later go to the jar for the traditional episode style. So the topic I have today is a good one. I believe it's one that resonates with me, and me and my wife, we've lived this, and it's been an experience. So I'm gonna open it up with what my point of view on it, and then we'll put it to the table. But the topic is traditional gender roles in a relationship. When they're switched, how does that make you feel? What do do you agree with it? How do you feel? Where does that take you? So my point of view on it is this. So a little bit about my backstory. I've been out of work for over a year and a half, closer to 2 years now, because I had some surgeries that altered my working ability. It really altered like the way I walk, the way I stand, all of that is different because my equilibrium is different, and I've had to learn to balance myself a different way. But ever since that has happened, I stopped being the predominant breadwinner. Don't get it twisted. I still do very much so provide for my family. I still do bring in an income, but the predominant breadwinner now is my wife, is Allison. So the roles switched on me, and me being the type of person that I was raised to be, it was hard at first. It still is sometimes, but my mama raised me and my brother to be go-getters for our family. We are providers for our family, 100%. Some may say even more than we need to be sometimes, you know. But having that taken from me to the point where I could not do anything, I was caught between a rock and a hard place. It was days where I felt like, you know what? You know, excuse my French. Damn the injuries. I'm finna put these shoes on and go back to work. You know, I got to get it for my family. And that ultimately would end up taking me out of here sooner than I needed to go. But just having those roles switch, it really affected me mentally, not just physically, but mentally. And I struggled with being the person, I call him the at-home partner. As you know, stay-at-home dad and stay-at-home husband kind of sounds very soft to me. That's not who I am. I am the at-home partner. And learning to have to play the at-home role was something new. And, you know, like making sure the food's, you know, we eating every day and the grocery listing and doing more cleaning than I'm used to because I'm kind of spoiled in that department. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm very spoiled in that department. I can't really see her face because the camera far away, but I know she's making a face.
See her face though.
But like, you know, traditionally, the woman stayed home. She did the wifely duties, keeping the house clean, taking the kids on, all of that kind of stuff. That switched and it came to me. And then like I find myself not only struggling with the way that the role switched, but I started struggling with how the dynamic switch. Cause then I'm like, I'm gonna get a little candid today, y'all. Say some things, you know, but I would be like, she got me feeling like a bitch. You know? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, really, I was struggling with that. I was really struggling with that. It would be like, see, like for instance, we got our nieces and our nephew right now, and she came home one Tuesday. DJ had to go to practice or whatever, and I've been here with the kids all day, and I'm like, you finna take them to practice, right? And she like, I'm tired, and I'm like, I don't give a damn about you being tired. I'm just thinking about with the kids all day. I need a break. I need a break from the kids. You know, and then I really had to be like, dang, is this what it really means and what it feels like? It was a culture shock. It was a ego shock, but ultimately, like being, you know, the prayerful person that I am, praying and the way that we talk, and I'm sure she'll touch on it from her point of view later, but the way that we talk stuff out, I'll bring it to the table like, hey, you challenging who I am right now. You making me feel this kind of way, and you leaving me out in this, you know, this how I feel. We need to address this. It took some like real talking, but you know, anything can make that dynamic switch, you know. And it's real life when it's there really happening to you. So yeah, that's kind of how I approach it and what I see it. I think that, you know, we handling it pretty well. And even though, like I said, she the breadwinner, I still am the head of my family. I still am the provider. I'm still making moves while I'm here. I had to realize that just because I'm not out making the money doesn't mean that I'm not handling my business and I'm not taking care of my family. There's other ways to take care of my family that I can do without killing myself and putting myself in an early grave. Amen. You know? So that's the topic. It's out there for discussion. I think I'm going to pass it to the ladies first, though. We're going to let the ladies speak on this because I am curious about the feminine perspective from this age-old conversation. Let's get going first.
Keisha, you want to go first?
Oh, no, you can go. Go on,
Oh, okay. Look, I will gladly go first now. You know, usually I just lay back, you know, and just relax. You know, I'm just going to say, I wish it was switched back. That's all I want to say.
She's gonna do that.
I'm good with being at home. My mental would be a whole lot better. Just saying. So
If you were at home.
from my perspective, being on the end of having to work, because I mean, when he was working, I would work, but I didn't necessarily have to work. Like I could be like, I don't feel like going to work today, and it'd be no problem. Now it's like I gotta go to work. So I hate the switch up of the gender roles, the traditional roles. So I don't know if any other ladies out there would feel the same way. I love to have the option of working, but I'd rather not work. Just saying. And I'd rather be at home, keeping my house and creating peace for my home. So there we go. What you mean?
Okay, so I'm working now. I used to be a stay-at-home mom. So my point on that was being a stay-at-home mom for like 4 years. Now I like going to work because the stay-at-home mom job is not easy at all. You never get a break. It ain't something I would just jump back into really quick to do that again, but I'm working now. But we were having a conversation on my job today, and shout out to Miss Ellie. I believe she is on the live, and she made a comment, and she said that people need to realize that we're not living back in the back in the day where we ain't canning and doing all that no more. She said that we work and the men can work, and we share the household duties. Like me and my husband, he helped me. We share everything. I may come home and he done cook, he done clean, he done wash clothes and done all that, but that doesn't make him feel any less of a man because I mean we share the duties because we are one. Now, in a sense, HD, you not being lazy. There's a difference in when it's just a man that you able to go work and you ain't working and you just being lazy. There's a difference. You want to work. Now, there's a difference in that. Because just being lazy and not wanting to work and just saying, oh, I just want to be a stay-at-home dad, that's different.
Hey, don't get me wrong though. When Tiffany blow up and she making them checks, everything I do,
you want to stay at home.
Everything I do is gonna be at home. My fruits, I'll focus on getting my fruits right. I'll focus on at-home businesses. But please believe, when she blow up and then big checks coming in, I ain't gonna have to leave the grocery shop. Y'all know how the world is nowadays. My mailbox on the house. I ain't even gotta go to the street. You feel me? I'm just saying.
You ain't have to know, grab
It's my turn. Okay, so to piggyback off what she said, I agree. I was a stay-at-home mom for 10 years, and I just went back to work full-time maybe a year and a half to almost 2 years ago. I don't want to go back. No, because there was a time when I had, I have 3 kids that are still school age, but I would be at home with a 2-year-old and a newborn. No, and no. I don't want to go back to that. I am perfectly fine with working. Okay. And as far as gender roles, I feel like me and my husband never really sat down and we never said, okay, you have to do this or you have to do that. It was just kind of like, if there's something that needs to be done, then we just do it, period. Because when I was at home with those newborns, there would be several days he would come home and he would cook dinner because I was tired from being with a newborn and a 2-year-old all day. And then you added on a nut, like I was tired. You understand? There was no break. And even still to this day, my children are 13, 11, and 8. And they will still come to me for everything as if their daddy is not in the house. So, no, Allison, I do not agree with that. I do not want to go back to being a stay-at-home mom. I will work. And when you've been at home that long, I enjoy actually getting out, being around other people, adult conversation, adult interactions, not with tiny people all day. So, Boo, I understand your frustrations, but maybe you should just look at it as it's an opportunity to learn a new skill or do something different. You know, you don't have any young kids at home, so take that time to invest in yourself and do something maybe that you've been interested in doing that you didn't have the time to do before because you were working. But Alice, I feel you too because I mean, there's some mornings I'm just like, I really don't want to be here. You know, like, do I really need to go in? But overall, no, I don't want to go back to being at home all day with children. I'm good.
Well, see, now y'all got more than one kid, so I guess my perspective would be different because I've only had one, and he's about to be out the house. And when I was at home, I would still do work, just not work like I do now. And no, I don't want to be around people because people act stupid and act like they don't have a brain.
Oh, now I
So,
agree with you on that part too because I'm dealing with my own issues there. But um, just being able to get out the house and not be stuck, just I don't know. It's a different feeling just having to be at home constantly, taking care of kids all the time. I mean,
Man,
you can kind of lose yourself in that and forget that you need to take care of yourself as well because
yeah.
yes, I'm a mom and I'm a wife, but I'm also still a person and I get caught up in I'm a mom. You know, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And going to work like a little bit of a outlet a little bit, even though I don't want to go, but it's still a little outlet, something else to do besides being at home all the time. So
I'm good as long as that outlet is in 8 hours. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it definitely has a different effect when your personality is um like Allison's personality, like the way that her mind works, and she should be doing something uh artsy all of the time because that's the way that her mind works. I wish we had the money so she could really do that, you know, or the situation for that. But she said something before that um I needed to touch on. Her mental, like that is another like reverse battle that I have had to face and learn to deal with because my mindset, and I know it's like product of upbringing and everything, product of your environment, but my mindset is to take the punch and keep rolling. That is not her mindset. She gets stole on and she be sitting there like, I just got stolen.
That's
Who
so long.
stole on me?
so
You know, and you know, that's just me paraphrasing, but you know what I mean. Like she'll have a day at work and she'll come home, and in my mind, I'm now getting mad at her because when I was the one at work, I had those crappy days. I just knew how to take it and compartmentalize before I got home, so I wouldn't put it on her. She would come home and full blown destroy all of the day that I had. Then we both walking around here pissed off because such and such at work, breath was stinking, they was disrespectful and they was stealing all alone while she was up there working by herself. Miss Jenkins came in, did the wrong order, had to redo it. Like her day comes, and then I turn into this angry person, and my family on the line knows how much of an a-hole I am when I become that person. So I had to learn how. I had to learn how to adjust to her coming in, you know, to be a buffer and kind of give her that yes man, that oh yeah, oh okay, okay, so she can decompress and not mess up the rest of my night. Because then I'm on, you know, Fortnite, or I don't play Fortnite. I'm on line with the homies, snapping on them for no reason, you know. But yeah, that is a different point on it.
I've had to deal with that too, going back into the workforce, realizing that people get on my nerves. They irritate me. And so I'm still working on learning how to just stop. Don't let it bother me, you know? Because if I come home and I'm telling my husband about it and he's just like, babe, let the shit, sorry, can't say that, but babe, let it go, you know? Just don't even worry about it. Just let it roll off you. And I'm just like, no, but you, do, you know? I need to vent it. I
Y'all
need to
don't
vent it out.
let that roll off. Y'all
But you know
don't.
what? But the thing is, I know in my case, with me and my husband, he's been doing, he's been working this whole time, so he knows how to do the whole. I don't want to say politics, but politics of the workplace and all the good stuff. I'm just now getting really back out there. It's like this don't make no sense. Why?
Mhm.
Why are we doing this? I
Yeah.
mean, I miss working with my kids. That's what I mean. Sorry. Okay, I digress. Keep going.
Yeah. All right, let's pass it over to Jody because I feel like you got a little itch over there. Let's bring Jody
I've
to the
been
party.
I've been I've been quiet listening. First of all, to what she just said, that whole your girl talking to you about her day, and she be so mad about everything at work, and I be like, is them people your friend? No. You there to make money? No. Then leave it, let it go. But she does this, and she just pissed me off, and she's always trying to get me in trouble. I was like, don't y'all got too much work to do anyway? Yeah. Okay, so it don't matter. They're not gonna fire you because she can't do it herself. I was like, ignore her. I was like, she got a big back. She ain't happy at home. Like, let that girl be unhappy. That's what's wrong with her. She got a big back and she unhappy at home because she don't like a man. Let her be unhappy. Let her be unhappy, right? And so
Man.
that's that. And so with me at work, every day for her, how's work? It's cool. Meanwhile, I done been to HR 19 times, been got into 84 arguments, but every day I come home, it's fine. It's cool. Ain't no problem. Right? And
Yeah.
as far as staying home with the kids, man, forget them kids. I be over them kids by the time picking them up from daycare. I'd be so glad to drop them back off at daycare. No, get the hell on. Leave me alone. I say for every person, every woman that's like being a stay-at-home mom is the hardest job. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all some suckers. I work 4 jobs before I stay at home with them kids. I'm finna work 4 jobs and send you to daycare. I don't want to be here with you. You don't want to be here with me. You sick of me? I'm sick of you. You want to go read? Because I don't want to talk to little people. I don't want to talk to you. Understand having an argument with a 4-year-old because I did the bath routine wrong. I gave her a bath before I brushed her teeth. Had to hear it for 4 days. 4 days. I got a lecture
Messed up. You messed up.
on how I gave her a bath before I brushed her teeth. I never again. Stay at home with kids. I don't like you enough. They like she said, kids come. My nephew for some reason can't talk to his mama, so he always calling me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, first of all, sir, we need a boundary. I just met you 13 years ago. Okay, so this is still true to me. All right, let's start there. I just met you, so let's start there. And that roles reverse, I can't do it. I Tuddy, you a strong brother. Any man that could be a stay-at-home, that's a strong brother. Cause I can't. After I clean, I'm gonna tell you right now, about 30 minutes of cleaning. You know what I'm saying? If you home every day, that means you cleaning every day. So about 30 minutes of cleaning, I don't know what else you want me to do. I'm finna be on the game. I'm telling you right now, I'm finna be on the game. Cause I'm finna Instacart these groceries because I don't want to leave. I'm 8 dubs up on Warzone. You know what I'm saying? I done snapped on somebody. I probably broke a headphone or something. I can't do it. I can't do it. Any person that can be a stay-at-home parent, I can't do it. You stronger than me. I need to go to work.
Time management is key, bro.
I need to go to work. I can't stay home.
That's the key for me. I'm telling you, time management is the key. Like
time management, I just can't stay home. I get restless. I need to get out the house. I need to go do something. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, the difference is with you were forced to kind of be that because of some medical issues.
Yeah.
Like somebody said, it's some bum ass niggas out there that just don't want to work.
Right.
They don't want to work. And it's just like it really be women out there putting up with that. You know what I'm saying? Women be really out here. I worked 10 hours. I had to come home. I had to cook. I had to clean. You ain't do nothing around the house. And all I can think about is why you still here? Why you still here? Like, I don't understand. Why are you here? You know, I tell every person if your house imbalance is not even, because even though the roles aren't reversed, my girl know I ain't cooking nothing. I ain't cooking nothing. I cook like 3 good things. I don't know how to cook great, but the 3 things I know how to cook, she love it. So those are 3 things I will cook. Other than that, I ain't cooking nothing.
That's a matter. You love it.
I stay in my lane. I know what I can make, and I'm good at it. I stay in my lane. I ain't cooking nothing. But I know for a fact, I made some good baked ziti, some good nacho dip. You know what I'm saying? That's and a mean sloppy Joe. You feel me?
Sound busting though. That's what's up.
Hey, listen. If she hit me up and be like, "Babe, I'm hungry," I'm like, "Well, I ain't cooking. So what you want? You want Chipotle? You want Chipotle? You want Texas Roadhouse? You want to go to Waffle House?
Where we go?
Where we go?
Where we going?"
Hey,
She don't.
cool though.
She ate. People like, you don't cook, but she ate though.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, a Waffle House come in clutch. The menu tell you what you paying, tax included.
Bro, we don't even look at the menu
open all the time.
We already know what we want. First of all, we don't even have to look at menus no more. If we go to Texas Roadhouse, I know.
Oh God,
you already know what you want.
Hey, I want she want she want the critter salad at Texas Roadhouse with no tomatoes and an extra thing of ranch. Like I'm already knowing what she wants. So I don't even have to worry about it. I know she don't ever take out the trash. I don't even think she know what a steering wheel look like when she with me. Cause Lord knows she ain't driving nowhere. Never drive anywhere. I can't. And the thing is, she don't know that it's. I be like, babe, I love you so much. I don't ever want you to drive. It's just I'm scared. She hit a couple curves. You know what I'm saying? I've been on the phone with her, and all of a sudden I hear bloop bloop. Oops. What was oops? What was that? The 3-year-old in the backseat. Listen, it be the 3-year-old that tell on her. She be like, "Mom, stop hitting stuff." I be like, that's tough. So it's not that the thing. I don't tell her, you know what I'm saying? I love her, but I'm scared. That's why I don't let you drive. I'm scared. I'm scared. That's why I'm scared for my life. Okay, but no, she don't never drive. She don't never have to take out trash. She don't pay attention to them when we go anywhere in public. When we go anywhere in public, it can be an 8-foot person walk past. She wouldn't have seen it. She wouldn't have seen it at all. She wouldn't have seen it at all. It was like a person with a rainbow wig at the airport when we went on our vacation. She ain't see it because as soon as you get that corner, that nose hit that Starbucks, and that's all she wrote. She beeline for that Starbucks. She ain't see nothing else. So she with me, I'm watching everything. So I couldn't do the reverse roles. I just can't do. I can't stay at home. I don't like the kids enough.
Okay.
To stay at home.
Okay. So we get multiple perspectives. I'm liking that. Let's bring it back to this square table here and hear from these fellas. Y'all got.
There you go.
Go ahead. Mr. 5 Kids. Let's hear Mr. 5
Let's start with that. Number one, I got 5 kids. So I don't know if y'all heard that in the beginning, but number one, I got 5 kids.
I'm praying for you, brother.
Appreciate that.
I'm praying for you.
So I've been to the point where, like, at one point when we first got married, number one, me and my wife been married almost 10 years. When we first got married, she immediately went into nursing school. Immediately. Like, we got married, next week, nursing school. She didn't work. She couldn't work because she was full-time student. So that fell on me. Cool. It was what it was. It got taken care of. At some point, she graduated and started working. She went back to school. She didn't work again. But so that time she was getting an income because she was working, and there was a scholarship. But it wasn't what she was making in the beginning. Things were still cut. But she took care of things around the house. I think that's my problem now because she did everything around the house and all that good stuff. She took care of the kids when they went to school, but somewhere in there we had a couple more babies. I got 5 kids. And But so when it comes to making money, this is what I was trying to get at. When it comes to making money, yeah, she went to school all the time, and my wife make more money than me. It don't bother me, I promise you that. And she about to go back to school, and when she get done, I'm checking out things to do while you at home because I'm considering it. Because she listen. I mean, it is what it is. We take care of our household. When it comes to finances, we take care of everything. We take care of. Y'all know the saying: her money is her money, my money is her money. You know, she spend it. I try to manage it, but she still spend it somehow, some way, and it goes somewhere. But we take care of everything that needs to be taken care of. Now, I feel like if that role was reversed, she couldn't do that. I hope she watching. Later.
Yes.
I don't think she can manage it.
You see this?
I can spend it. I can spend it. I guarantee you I can do that.
Excuse me.
But I don't think she can manage it. But now, let's talk about these 5 kids. So, with like Jody said, man, listen, they don't want to be there with me. That's number one. And when all them at home, I don't want to be there with them.
Amen.
So with my wife working right now, she works every other weekend. And every other weekend, it's just me and them for 12 hours. And I be waiting. I just be looking for a reason to leave them at home for some reason. And every holiday, when school is in, every holiday that I'm off, guess what? They off. And I don't like it. I don't think I can be the person to stay at home all the time with the kids. So I definitely salute any person, any lady that's a stay-at-home mom, any person that's a stay-at-home parent, because I plan my vacations when my kids are in school. Like I would probably take a vacation the first week of school just to celebrate them going back to school. You know what I'm saying? Like when they coming from vacation, Daddy going on vacation. Dad, what you gonna do? Nothing. Nothing at all. They went to Branson the week before. I mean, a few days before Father's Day. I took off work. I took off work while they were gone. It was me and the dog at home. I wish he could have went too. But don't get it twisted. I love my kids. But here's the thing. When I get off work, I go coach, I go train, I go do all that. And I still have to come home. That's when my day starts. My day don't start until I get off work, really. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's really the same thing for my wife. My wife is a nurse. She deals with veterans all day. We definitely appreciate everything that they do, but she deals with them all day. Like older veterans that's in a center at the time. She works at the VA. She deals with them all day. And if you know older people, if you know injured people, if you know people that have to be confined to a space, those people can work your nerves. And then she come home and deal with the kid. So I know sometimes those roles are reversed. She feel how I feel. And I don't do it all the time, but I try to make sure that food, if not cooked, food is either ordered or picked up and the kids are fed and all that good stuff before she get home. Sometimes it don't work out like that. Sometimes the food is ordered where she can just swing by and pick it up on the way in. But things have to be done. But I 100% could not switch roles and do everything that she does. Because, I mean, I saw a post the other day that say, when I have time to fold clothes, I don't. That's me. Yeah, that's me. I folded some clothes the other day. I folded some clothes one day last week. During them days they were gone. It took 3 days to put them up.
They were folded in. Oh God.
They were folded. I folded them. Hey, I folded.
They was
It took 3 days to put them up. It took 3 days to put them up. That's when she came back.
Right before she came back.
No, they put them up.
Oh. They put them
But
up.
listen, I salute anybody that can stay at home and just switching roles, man. That's tough because I couldn't do everything that she does, and I'm pretty sure she probably couldn't do everything that I do. dealing with coming from work. When I come from work, you got to be in a certain headspace. Without getting into everything that I do at work, you got to be in a certain headspace when you come home. So to come home from work, to go straight home and parent, that is a very, very, very tough job. I've been dealing with people all day long and coming home and dealing with little people that's going to be in the need of something. It's a very tough job, but sometimes coming home dealing with those little people make the rest of everything else go away from the day. You feel me? So I be trying to avoid my kids. I love my kids, but still, sometimes it make things better.
Hey, somebody posed the question on here.
I got 5 kids.
Somebody posed the question?
Yeah.
5.
Okay.
Whitney said, "What happened today?"
And my wife is on there. Say what? She said what?
She said, "What happened today?"
I was at work. And by the time she got off work, I came here. Hey, Tiph, don't text me. So look,
Some of the comments I can't see on this screen, so I can't even put them up on here. But yeah, she said, "What happened today?" Just saying.
We gonna look. Tell Whitney, text him. He said text him. We gonna move over to Tell so he can touch on it. But listen, before I pass it to him, they right. Look, me and Allison for years tried to have another kid, and Keisha and my brother would be like, maybe y'all just don't need the kid. Listen, I'm totally okay with being summertime uncle. My great niece is gonna be here in a week. I'm gonna have her too for a little bit. Summertime uncle is cool. I'm looking forward. I love him. Don't get me wrong. I'm already looking forward to the end of the summer. I want them to have a great time and everything. But listen, they made me so glad we didn't have another kid. Okay? And it's three levels. So my sister-in-law, I love her. And kudos to her because she rocked with these 3 all the time. Boy, they done been on my nerves in different ways at different points since they got here. It's crazy. Like it's different levels of on my nerves. And I said I wanted a daughter. The girls, no. In case y'all were wondering, my oldest daughter is about to be 16. The oldest boy about to be 13. The other one 10. My youngest daughter is about to be 6. And my youngest son just turned 3. So y'all imagine how that's going. Step left. And for the fellas that think, oh, I want boys, I want a little me, a little junior. No, you don't. You don't. The boys work my nerves. Yeah, no saying. We love the children though. We ain't back for kids. We love the children. But let's pass for kids. Somebody ain't got no children. Let's hear this point.
I ain't got any children. None of that. Yeah,
either right.
Yeah. So coming from, I would say, since I'm not the married one yet. Hopefully he may be watching. But anyways, long story short, I have about 4 perspectives on this because, being a child, I saw this. So my mom, I stayed with my mother growing up for a little while, and make it concise. Long story short, she was at home mom, stayed at home mom. For a while, watching that, I would come home to roast in the crock pot. Those carrots, cornbread. Y'all talking about some butter. You don't get that butter when it melt on the cornbread because it's warm. You know what I'm talking about? That, and then, she would cook like 4-course meals. We had dessert. But then after all that, though, coming from, where it was just me and my mom, my sister, and my brother in the house, without the dad, I saw her having to go back to work and how we stayed there at the house. And that's, growing up, just seeing her having to work, get used to, that life. And so it put something spark in me that, I'm gonna go out here and make this money for her. So I moved from that house to my grandparents, and it was totally different story. Grandmother, she was making bank. She I'm not sure if you ever seen the TV show Toddlers and Tiaras, where the little children pageant dresses and stuff. She did a lot of those on the TV. She did Miss America, Teen US, no, Team Arkansas and Arkansas. Well, I knew them real close.
Sorry.
But the thing was, my grandpa, he wasn't, soft at all. I don't know too many men that was as strong as my pops, but he had his own business, so they both had their own separate businesses. Long story short, in construction, when it gets cold, sometimes you don't have you got to put a little money back. Well, my grandmother's making the money, then she was putting down, what she had to put down. So I saw how she could be a strong woman. I mean, super strong. But then, if my grandpa said this is how it was, she went along. She said, well, at the end of the day, the burden's going to be on your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? So, so I saw the roles, like you said, and I saw that as a child, seeing all that with my mom. When I started making money, I'm pulling out stacks, giving it to my, grandmother, saying, hey, I'm taking care of you now. You don't have to work. And she didn't know where it was coming from, but she was taken care of, So at the end of the day, I see that as, whatever you got to do what you got to do. But I feel like it don't make you less of a man if you're trying, and if you putting forth that effort, you showing that affection, you showing what she needs. Because I mean, today, back in the day, ladies probably need that protection, or they need it. But nowadays, you got that 9. Can I say that? You good. That metal clacking, you good. My woman was strong. The women I see, was super strong growing up. And so that's what I'm saying. I feel like as long as you are doing what you're supposed to do, and you ain't that lazy dude, then I feel like it's straight. I got that balance is straight.
For sure. Yeah. You did say something though that made me. I'm gonna shout out my mama because look, I did have a different perspective too. Because my mama tell her business a little bit. My mama was married 4 times, but I ain't never seen nobody go get it on the road though. In between the marriages, and it was solo dolo. She was holding down 3 jobs at a time, and my mama only got 1 working arm since birth, and she still choke you with the good arm. So look, shout out the road. Hey, and she held it down and showed us how it was supposed to be. So yeah.
Love mom.
Yeah. But look, that gender role perspective is a hot topic, and I feel like we probably could dive into that for hours. But yeah, some folks got work in the morning. So look, let's move on to the job. Y'all know how it goes.
He's taking it good, yeah.
He's shaking real good. These are leftover topics from previous shows and whatnot, where people have touched on it. We're gonna give a different perspective of those. I'm gonna let Coach go ahead and reach in there and pull one of them out. All right, pass it to my brother over here. Let him read it. We're doing a share the load type thing. What we got?
So we had the recap of the runner.
Okay.
Recap of the runner.
Okay, yeah, we touched on this. So if y'all didn't listen to the podcast on Spotify, please do. Or if you missed the episode where they talked about this, the runner, to give you a quick synopsis, the runner is just talking about the different types of levels of motivation in people. And it's different modes, like, the lazy runner, the go-getter. I'm paraphrasing because she got like 4 of them and she breaks them down. But basically, you got that runner that all he do is talk about running, and he don't even own a pair of Pumas. Okay? You got that runner. You got that runner that's calling Barry Allen because he put his mind to it and he out there. You got that runner that's like run just enough to say he ran. Then you got that runner that's gonna run, but he may not get there until after the deadline. So that's basically the 4 runners in the synopsis. So let's touch on that a little bit. I think that I'm probably a mixture of a few of those. It really depends on what it is. When it comes down to my wife, my son, my God. I'm gonna run on to the shoes that's falling apart. See what the end gonna be. My wife, my son, my God, I'm running. Other thing, let's put it like this. I've been writing a book for about 10 years. And I'm still
What page you on?
in chapter 1. Okay. It's a great book when I finish it. It's gonna be fine.
That's a long chapter.
That's a long
That's a
chapter.
long.
But I kind of procrastinate on things sometimes. And knowing this half the battle, Sergeant Slaughter, back in the day, that's what he used to say. But knowing it's half the battle, you just gotta do better and be better. Luckily, and because of God, I was blessed with a woman that won't let me be the type of runner that I have been. Some people might say, it's nagging. I wouldn't call my wife that, a nag. No, she's a blessing. That's what she is. She's wonderful. Yeah, she's a motivator. And she keeps me going. Yeah. But when I get to those points sometimes where I'm dragging, she crack the whip and get me going again. Especially since I'm here now. I'll be like, yeah, I wanna paint miniatures. I'm gonna paint some miniatures, put them online, see how that go. She bought me 50 miniatures. Now I gotta paint these mugs.
You gotta do
Can't talk out loud around this Negro. Talk out loud. She gonna get the stuff to get it done.
Go get it.
I want to write a book. Got a laptop now. Now I gotta perform. But hey, it's a blessing to have a woman that's standing behind me like that. So, but yeah, I can be a bit of the lackadaisious person there. And but yeah, when it come to them though, no, ain't nobody say I don't show up for my son. Ain't nobody say I don't show up for my wife. My grandfather used to say I kill a brick about it. And can't nobody say I don't show up for my God. What's required of me when it come to that. So we're gonna do it again, ladies first on the runners, then bring it around, same order. Bring it around to Jody, then the T, then we're gonna let Ted pop it up. So, ladies.
I'm gonna start off real quick. I'm not gonna do a recap of the runners because I'm always talking about the runners, but I just want to insert this that we got a surprise guest on here, and she had something that she needed to say on the show. Everybody, welcome our surprise guest to the show.
Our camera is kind of far away. This man, hey, 10 years, this man know his wife. Look, everybody give a round of applause to our surprise guest. Welcome Whitney Jones, the nurse.
Say what you said.
Listen, I want to surprise
Say what you said.
I want to surprise you. I want to surprise that she didn't show up here.
I'm sorry, baby. I couldn't hear you because I had to get a better hearing of what you said.
Say it, thank you, man. Listen.
So, hey, only on the Takeover episode, okay? The panel.
I said, I appreciate you. I can never do what you do.
I love you, though,
He
baby.
didn't say that. Check the tape. He did say that.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Here's the kids you was talking about.
We trying to get done.
Okay, yeah. Who's look at the cookies right now? Yes.
We just had to bring him in on the show.
Let's go.
Just to, mess with you, Chris.
That's so funny.
I mean, I embarrass him on a daily, so why not?
Okay. Well, see, look. Hey, let's roll with it. Since you here, we're talking about runners. Did you catch the whole synopsis breakdown?
Okay, tell me what the question was. Give me what you want me to put in on.
Hey, go ahead and let us hear your opinion, how you feel about the runners topic. So runners is basically, it's 4 types of runners. You got the go-getter, you got the no-getter, they just talking. You got the one that's that's gonna do it, but it's gonna take them forever. And then you got that one. Which one I just said? Lazy, the go getter, the
It's the lazy, the non-runner, the avid runner, the talking runner, and the fire runner.
right.
I feel like I needed a PowerPoint to answer this question. So, but your question is, how do I feel about them? As in what aspect? Like, which one am I,
Like, I mean,
or
we just touching
Yeah,
on it
let's
all
say
together.
which one do
How
you
do you
think
relate
you
to
are?
them? Which one do you feel that you are? I touched on me being
well,
the one.
well, I think it's for me. It just depends on what the situation is, because my brain works really scatterbrains. Like, I'll start something and then I'm on to the next thing, and then I won't finish that, but then I'll start something else. And so, what I want to instill in my children, since we also talked about kids, is for them to be go getters. So, despite me, because it takes me a while to go get. Sometimes it's a process. Like, person said, when we got married, I was in LPN school. That was somebody, I had a little fire under my behind to go get what I really wanted. And so after I got that motivation, it took me 7 more years to go get my RN license.
Yeah.
And now I'm just sitting here because I don't want to go to school again to get my my bachelor's degree. But I need it, and the money is what's motivating me. I guess it's for me. It's what's my motivation behind it.
Yeah.
And
And it
honestly,
sounds
the
like to me
motivation
you
behind
always
me
go
going to get
back.
my RN.
Your money
Say that
motivate me
again.
too.
I said it sounds like to me you always go back though. You see, that's kind of how I am too. I might pick something up and drop it down, but I always circle back.
Right.
So those
Because
are called
because
the fire runners because you need that motivation.
I definitely need I need the motivation.
Yeah.
After Preston somehow mysteriously got me pregnant with Phoenix when I was, you know, thinking about going back to school,
It's
I
COVID.
was like, baby, you got to get to school because you got too many kids. So you need some more money. So that was my motivation behind that. So I'm definitely with the fire burner or fire under my
Fire
ass
runner.
type person.
COVID under my ass.
COVID didn't get me pregnant, Nika. You did.
I'm gonna get off early.
Hey, you need a big big button for her. 100%, bro. COVID. Okay, look,
Like old woman over
Keisha,
there.
Keisha, what you feel about the runners? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, put your mic back on.
Oh, I thought I said what type of runner I thought I was. What else did you want me to say?
No, we moved on to Keisha.
Keisha, you gotta unmute your mic.
Oh, Keisha. Okay, thank you.
My bad. Legend was in here talking to me. I kind of agree with what she said. It depends on the situation and what I got going on because I got mommy brain too. So I'll start something and then something else will come up and then I'll go start that. So I may have 3 or 4 different things going on at one time and I try to prioritize what's most important at that time. Um, I don't know. It really depends on what I got going on because you know what? I've been talking about going back to school to get my master's for many, many years now. And yeah, I still ain't done it. But I'm still
Life,
thinking about it.
life.
It's still there. It is still there in the back, somewhere back there. But I don't know. I think I feel like I really do. I need to put myself first a lot more. So I always try to make sure that my family's straight. So my family and I really do be getting scatterbrained. Now when she said that, I was like, that's me. I'll start something and then I'll have 50 million other things going on. And so it's situational what kind of runner I am. I hope that answered the
That
question.
does. That does. Tan, where you at?
I'm right here.
How you running, Tan?
Okay, I feel like I may have like a little bit of ADHD for myself because and maybe it's just a woman thing. I don't know, but it's probably just me. I like to have multiple things going on at one time. Like I'm a person that I don't even like for it to be quiet. I can't stand for it, no noise. So it's just like I can start something, then I'll go do something else, and then I go back to that, and then I'll finish this, and then I still remember I had something else going on. So I know I'm gonna get that done today too. But I feel like if I don't have multiple things going on, then it's just like I can't function, and it's like I need something to do. So that's just me. So I may be a little bit all of them in a way. Sometimes I may have a little bit too much fire because sometimes my husband might say you got too many ideas going on. He will
Too much
probably
dip on your chip.
Right.
so
I know.
yeah. I think I gotta have multiple things going on.
Okay. Okay.
I'm glad to know I'm not alone.
I think most women. Well, to piggyback off that, I think most women got ADHD then because we always juggling multiple things at one time, especially if you got kids.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I might get stole on it for this later, but y'all be juggling a lot of stuff, but not handling a lot of stuff. Like multitask is not a thing that really happens, and it may just be the personal thing, but
You finna start a
you
whole
can
nother.
focus it. Like
I'm
Allison
gonna
has
say,
to
boo.
lock in.
Look, boo. You need to
Oh,
Say
speak for
that
yourself
one more
because
time,
I'm good
Auntie.
at
I
multitasking.
didn't hear you clearly.
I'm just saying. Listen, I'm just saying. Might just be speaking from our situation, but Allison will have a bunch of things going, but she has to lock in on one. She'll have a bunch going, but she has to lock in on one. Whereas, like, multitask is not a word that syncopates with her mind. She got a bunch of stuff going on, but she got to do one of them to completion. You know what I'm saying?
That's so man.
Whereas,
Thanks for
I think
backtracking.
multitask. I'm pretty good at multitasking. Like, I think I'm pretty good at
Hey,
that.
Well, my
like
husband thinks I can't, but I think I'm pretty good too.
Hey, like today, I mean, I got laundry done. They might not all be folded right now, but I got laundry done. I got to clean under my carport. I cleaned around the house. I think I did a lot of things.
Hey,
you
and you get an
you
A for
did
effort. Good job.
you did listen. You did. It's awesome. I appreciate that. But let one oddball thing flow into your projected task in your mind, and it all goes to shit. If somebody came and disrupted the way that you thought you was gonna do laundry outside, da da da, you'd have been like, for real, for real. Like, just saying.
Yeah,
Hey, but like I said, I might get stole on for this later, but hey, we here now. Jody, what you?
Yeah, I
What
want
time? How you running, Jody?
say something.
Hey, I'm about to change my name because when this hit the feminist group chats and Facebook, I don't want my face on nothing. I'm like, what? I was like, I don't know nothing. I say y'all can do all things through Christ. Believe me.
You can do all things.
Hey, if you can multitask 80,000 things, girl, I don't want no smoke.
That's a good way of thinking, right there.
Hey, I'll stand on business. I'll stand on
I'm playing.
business. I said it. I meant it. Hey, it is what it is. I'm probably gonna get stolen on. I might get jumped. But for real, that's how I feel. Or that at least in our situation.
Oh,
I got a black eye.
I'm gonna call and check on you later, boo.
hey,
Okay.
but listen. Hey, so my brother with the fire key, you know what this is? That's the international sign for domestic abuse.
I'm done.
Just use that whenever you need it.
Hey,
So
not too much. She over here. Not too much. I call you when we get done.
hey, just know if we see this anywhere, we coming to get you, bro. We got you. It's a safe space.
All right.
Hey, in Florida, they'll take the woman to jail too. They're like, hey, y'all gonna figure it out, or both of y'all going to jail tonight.
Right.
But as far as the runner, I'm definitely a motivated person. I just like, I don't know. I look for anything to motivate me. Anything. It could be the smallest thing, and it could be. It don't even have to be nothing serious. You know, like my girl got a habit of sending me stuff on Instagram and be like, hey, it's this restaurant in Miami. We should go there. Now all of a sudden I'm working overtime trying to pay for a trip. So I just need the slightest motivation. It don't have to be nothing serious. It could be a vacation, a trip, or whatever. The slightest motivation, and I'm on it. So I'm like a motivated runner. Now there's times where I'm just nothing going on. Like I have no drive to like push hard for something, and then something pops up, and then it's like, all right, cool, I'm there, I'm motivated. So my biggest thing is I'm just trying to get to a point where I'm just like consistently motivated. And so I think I'm gonna have to start doing where I just keep adding stuff to my own plate to kind of keep me focused. Cause like once I'm locked in on saving money and you know what I'm saying? It's like if I could just if I could budget for a house, like I budget for a vacation, I feel like I'd be fine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd be a homeowner before I know it. I can save some money for a vacation. I don't know why that is. So I'm more locked in when it's like something that needs to be done.
For sure. For sure. Mr. P. Hey,
Come on.
watch it go. Hurry up. Look.
Moving. Hold on. No, as far as like everybody else, it depends on what it is. When it comes to like something that would make my kids better, I'm 100% motivated. When it comes to anything that'll make kids that I train better, when it comes to something that'll make my team better, like anything that'll help us out, I'm 100% motivated. I'm like, I think it may be the people that's also around me that kind of help with that too, because I got motivated people around me, so I keep a little motivation. Listen, my homeboys do well, so I can't fall below and be the one. Can't be the one that's dragging them.
Yeah.
Feel me? So I feel like as long as the company that I keep is doing well, or if everybody around me is motivated, I'm motivated. When it comes to going to the gym, sometimes throughout the day I'll be like, man, I'm dreading it, but then I get there, motivation change. All I gotta do is get there. You feel me? So I think throughout the day I'm a different runner than what I am when I actually get there. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like you can be a different runner in a situation.
Yeah.
In a certain situation. I definitely think. I mean, I feel like that's me. I feel like sometimes in one situation, throughout the process, I'm a certain way, but once I get to a certain point, it's all gas, no brakes at that point. Like once we get over that hill, it's time to go. It's time to go. So I think that's me.
What you always say? I don't care how you get there.
You can walk, run, crawl, or roll, as long as it get done.
Yeah. Not crawl and roll.
Oh yeah, that'd be the thing.
Get to the top of the hill and just lay down.
Everybody is not a sprinter. You feel me?
Yeah.
Everybody is not a sprinter, so it's not gonna all be done at the same pace. And sometimes when we start doing things, we start getting. I don't know if you heard Mike ever say this. That's what the first person I heard say it. You know, sometimes when we get to doing stuff, we get analysis paralysis. We overthink stuff so much to the point where we don't do nothing about it. I want to start a business. So I start looking at that business. I start seeing what everybody else doing. I can do this right here. Man, I can really do this.
And a lot of them.
And here I am 3-4 years later, I still ain't did nothing about it.
Yep.
You know, so I'm really paralyzed in my analysis of trying to break everything down to the point where I ain't did nothing about it. So you have to get past that part and just go do it.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah, I concur. Like you said, I know people. Hopefully, I'm a fire runner. Like people tell me that, but like you were talking about starting a business, I only started my business when I had to. It's like fire was lit over me, and I got scared for a minute. Like, am I gonna be able to do this? And then I just started making phone calls. Called up Florida actually, and I got some contract stuff through them. I actually pulled 2 jobs today. Actually, I was sitting there thinking, can I do this? I'm like, we got this, because I got the team. I can't, So like you said, being a fire runner is someone, you just gotta be motivated. People tell me I need to slow down. I don't know about that. But hey, if you got it, go ahead and flaunt it. That's what I was talking.
Okay, yeah. I tell you what. It's good discussion. We're at a point now coming down to the end of the show. I feel like I'm leaving something out. So Tiffany, where we at now?
We need to do the drawing for the May and June winners for
All right.
the
So
merch.
if you've been commenting in the show today, the previous shows and whatnot, your name has gone into a drawing wheel, and you are about to win some merchandise. And if you've been a watcher of the Tudda Takeover episodes, you know that I always give my people a bundle. So
If she was still on here, Whitney would tell you that she won.
she did.
She was the last
Yep.
pick.
Last one she did. So listen, on top of the drawings that she's doing for the previous months, we're gonna have a Tudda Takeover edition where I'm gonna give away a bundle as well. So it's Tiffany merch and whatnot, but I'm feeling like I gotta do something just a little different. So I'm finna throw a CD in my bundle as well. So y'all can get that Walk by Faith. You know, somebody is needing to hear this. So look, let's get the raffles going.
Okay, so the way we're gonna do it. See, last time I was doing the spin wheel, but we're gonna do this a little different tonight. I wrote down all the names in May of people that commented on each episode. Okay, so some people are in there twice, some people are in there 3 times, some people are in there 4 times. So we're gonna have, because Tan's is sitting by me, so I'm not gonna have her to pick any numbers or whatever. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Keisha to give me a number 1 through 19. Pick a number 1 through 19.
12.
All right, so 12. The May winner is Dana Huntsman.
Okay.
Dana
All right,
Huntsman,
Dana.
you are the winner for the May merch contest. Okay, and I will tag the winners in the comments. Okay. All right, so for June, we have numbers 1 through 16, and I'm gonna have Preston to pick a number.
You have your own song.
15.
First off,
Pick another one.
Fine. You know, tell me to pick. You can tell me to pick a number 1 through
Hey.
Pick
somebody.
another one.
Pick again. 5 either? If somebody that can't win.
Pick another one.
I leave already won.
3.
All right. Number 3 is LaChastity Ridgewell. I said
Pick
Ridgewell.
no.
So June is LaChastity Ridgewell. I will tag the people, the winners, in the comments. Okay. And so, how do you want to do the merch?
All right, so combine the list, and I'm gonna have Jody give a number, and I'm gonna have Tevin give a number. We're gonna have 2 winners for the To the Takeover episode. I'm giving away the merch bundle as is, what it already is, and a CD as well to 2 winners tonight.
Okay. Oh, just 1 second.
So that's 19 plus what you say, 16?
Well, I got them written differently on different lists. So
Okay.
let me combine it.
15.
5 for you. Yeah. And please believe, every time Tudda give away a bundle, Tudda got to pay for it.
So,
I get no discounts or nothing. She,
Nope.
she busts my head just like anybody else. So look, this is from my
You-
heart.
you pay-
That's all I'm saying.
Harold, are you paying him money? Like monetary?
yes.
Okay.
I'm starting, Keisha.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
Harold
Every time she
don't pay for nothing. Tudda pays in
Oh,
cash.
my bad. Tudda, you paying in cash? Okay.
Yes, I am.
Yes, we're talking about Tudda and Tiffany, not Allison and HD. Okay.
Gotcha. I didn't say HD. You know I didn't say HD.
I know you didn't. I wasn't about to say it.
No, but she switched to say Boo earlier. My nickname, you heard it.
All right. So for the Tudda Takeover merch bundle, we have the numbers 1 through 36.
All right. It looked like Jody faded out, so we're gonna have Tab give both of the numbers.
27.
27 is Queena. I don't know how to say her last name, but it's Queena. Queena V. We're gonna say Queena V.
Okay.
All right. So those are our winners of the night.
I said 2 winners. You got to give another number.
2. I'm sorry. Okay, what's the other number?
I say 18.
18. 18 is Shamaya Burling.
Oh, Shimmy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Shimmy should make a cake.
I feel like Shimmy should make a cake. I asked for a birthday cake. Listen,
Tell Shimmy in order
she'll get her bundle. When we get up, look,
we need to take.
I don't even know, but I want a cake.
Or some sweet potato.
or both. If you feel it like it. Hell, make a sweet potato cake.
I'm done.
Anyways,
So we got one more thing. Tevin, this your cue. That's your cue.
All right, so it's on Rose's birthday. For those who don't know, we appreciate you so much, HD. Look at that face. You don't know what's going on.
It's Bro's birthday.
So we appreciate you so much. And me and Tiph got together, and I told her, I said, we can't go this day without getting you something. So, without surprise, for the man that has everything, I'm thinking, what am I going to do for him? But I didn't wrap it. I know it's a little hood, but you got to do what you got to do.
it came in a round.
So we got this for you.
On my phone.
I just clipped my nails too. Hey, that mother popped that out like he ain't been a reverend all his life.
Now you got all of them. Just do what I had to do.
Oh, can you see what this is?
Had to just do it.
Oh Lord, I'm knocking stuff over there.
Oh Lord.
Now he had them all, but I just said get this one.
Oh, it's going down.
So I'm
Add it to the collection.
What is it?
Orby gun.
Oh,
gun.
Lord.
So I gave this to him because I'm sending the message. We're gonna have to do a shootout one day.
Oh, listen, hold on.
Do a drive-by.
Hold on.
Man, listen.
Here he goes. He about to show y'all his gun.
Hey, y'all gotta see the
Whole
collection.
collection, right?
This ain't the smoke he won't though. This is not the smoke he won't though. Listen, let me get it. Listen. This ain't the smoke he won't. But listen, thank you for the happy birthday surprise. I definitely am gonna put it to the use. It's gonna be the prompt. Look, the sidearm is going down. I appreciate that. Thanks, bro.
Not sidearm.
Yeah, so while he's enjoying his gun over here, y'all remember to, if you would like to support the podcast, please do so. All the information is right there at the bottom of your screen. If you'd like to financially give to the podcast, at cash, $$ Tips Tuesdays, or you can contact me at tipstuesdays@gmail.com. So y'all remember to, if you would like to support financially, please do that.
Yeah, so listen, it's been a wonderful show. I always love my wife giving me the opportunity to take over her show. I do want to shout out my podcast co-host is still in the works. I'm not gonna put a time on it because life be lifing. But me and Mike, Big Mike, shout out to Big Mike. We do have, I'm gonna say, let's talk about it. It's Cheaper to Keeper. It's in the works. We got the first episode recorded, the pilot. It's being edited slowly because I'm that runner that will just drag it out. But listen, when life stop lifing and some time open up and we can get a schedule going, it is coming. It's gonna be fire. It's the male perspective, but not just the male perspective, the married man perspective. We don't always get that. So if you're looking for that, like they said before, TNT is coming back with some stuff. Riff and Rev is coming back with some stuff. Listen, if you're in the Conway area and you got churn, 8 and 9, the Bears need some players. We taking them all. Short, skinny, tall, ain't got no meat on their bones. We'll feed them. Listen, bring them out. They out here. They playing. They going hard. They giving out their hearts. You got a good coach team, the staff, and a good community out here. They're the love your kids. These coaches know what they're doing. But listen, we need them players. So if you got the kids in the Conway area, holler at us. Bring children out here. Thank y'all, everybody that came. My boy Jody faded out, but he always shows up for you boys. So shout out to Jody.
Yeah, he had to get
and we're gonna have to plan a meet and greet face to face with Jody.
Yeah,
we're gonna go to Florida though, because there ain't nothing to do in Arkansas. So we're gonna go to Florida. So Jody gonna have to host. And when you look at this later, Jody, holler at your boy. Tange, thank you for coming through. Keisha, thank you for coming through, giving that woman's perspective for me. That's my sister, and y'all love her to death. Of course, my boy PL always showing up, and Rev always showing up. And yeah, this is me signing off. Tips over to Tiffany.
All right, well, y'all have a great evening. Tune in next week, same time, 9 p.m. Central Time. And we will have another guest on here. I'm not sure who the guest is at the moment, but y'all tune in, same time next week. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's night. All right.
A little motivation.